Magnificent donkeys. Oh, this is a Yoshi level. This makes sense. I think this is supposed to be standard. We'll see how it goes. And because I need to clear out my SRAM. Really need to clean out my SRAM. Bray. Oh man, I like this egg already. Things are going well. So far. Magnificent donkeys. What am I looking at on the right? It's kind of like an eagle with a hat. Maybe? Catch up on chat in a sec. I wanted to post in this thing. Levels. Yep. It's Squidward? Good break. Yeah. Forbidden apple. Don't feed the baby Yoshi to the end of the room. Don't feed the baby Yoshi till the end of the room and come here with an adult Yoshi. Door is reset. What if I choose not to? Oh, okay. There isn't actually any... I guess you go through this instead of to the right. Happy affiliate-versary. How you doing? Affiliate-versary. How you doing, Kappa? Alright, I'll catch up now. What's up, Maps King? Made some progress on your big project. Might be able to release on Halloween, which you'll do, even though it has nothing to Halloween. I like that concept. What's up, Evil Ghost? It's a Squidward eye monster. I don't know. Just in for a bit before you go to bed. I thought I'd mention that you tweaked the mole jump in the second level of your entry. Nice! I definitely appreciate that. Wait, don't feed the Yoshi. I'm surprised that they like made it such a big deal on Twitch. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, so what's over here? Pokey. Gotcha. Now I know why I can't go that way. Doing good, eating pizza rolls? Oh man, pizza rolls. Those are tasty. Ain't had a pizza roll in a hot minute. You know, maybe I should be smart and time my jumps. Hungry now? Nice. Air-fried pizza rolls. Oh, air fryers. I still think it's such a bad way to market what is effectively an induction or a convection cooked. What am I doing? Cooktop. Should have had that instead of Taco Bell. It would have been a good call. Taco Bell usually is not a good call. What's up, Fen? How you doing? Thank you for the affiliate. I still can't believe this is a thing that Twitch is pushing. Nope. I wonder if I go over the top of the level. But yeah, I was gonna do something, but then I spent all day working on other stuff, so I didn't. I don't know why I just stood there. Yeah, I was trying to think like what would be cool to do on the affiliate-versary, like try to find what the very first stream I did was, or play the same game as my last affiliate-versary, but I did that a couple affiliate-versaries ago. Like, I played a version, which is what I was playing the first time, or when they sent me the email saying, yeah, you can affiliate now. But, what's up, Zuccotti? There was a button. I can't argue with that logic. I cannot argue with that logic no matter how much I want to. The fuck is an affiliate anniversary? So basically, on Twitch, affiliate is the status that you get. It's between nobody and partner. It allows you to do some things, like have subscriptions and stuff. Oh, so hi, H-Girl, how you doing? I like it for the, honestly, I like it for the channel point stuff. That's probably my favorite feature, but eh. I make more money. I mean, affiliate is the only way you can make money unless you have partner. Like, I make a small amount of money off Twitch. I can tell you what it is. It's not much. Make it compact. They're going to intersperse the... I do not know how they're going to handle the Kaizo versus standard thing. I assume there'll be some sort of marker. But I'm not the person doing it. So I wouldn't be making those decisions anyway. I understand now. Let him do that, and then I square up and throw the Yoshi upward. Look at that. Simple. And don't let him eat the delicious fruit. Wait. I hate my tongue. I understand what's supposed to happen here now. Alright, so that's there. Throw the Yoshi upward, and then come down and hope you did it right. Green beans, so you throw the Yoshi around. Carefully, yet irritatingly timed thwomps. But no danger of eating, so... What's up, DJNB? What's up, Hero Soft? Prefer standard hacks? Me too. People breaking less than 300 viewers do not make money on it. Some people do. But again, it's one of those, like, when you run the numbers, it's definitely not a good way to make money. Most people are better off just getting a real job. Remember when Trihax first, like, published his numbers when he got partner a long-ass time ago. And basically, while he was making decent money for living in Louisiana, he had to live in Louisiana for his, you know, streaming stuff to work out. And, you know, cost of living's low in Louisiana. It's got that going for it. But, you know, that is one of the few things one would say Louisiana has going for it. Glad I walked forward a bit here. Okay. Ah. I see the problem now. Remember this level? Personally thought the weird-looking holes in the walls are especially cool-looking with map 16 restrictions. Don't feed the baby Yoshi, let it starve. I'm gonna feed him eventually. Why stream? Just for fun, be social? You know, honestly, it's because when I want to play video games, I find that it's more useful if I'm streaming that I end up paying more attention to what I'm doing. In an era where, like, phones are a constant, it's just a lot easier to focus mostly on this. Now, to be fair, I do get distracted by chat, which is also fun. I guess another reason I started streaming a lot was the moderation and contest judging stuff. I found that moderation was a lot easier with, you know, having other eyeballs on it. And it's nice because I have a full record of what I did. But, mostly for fun. Mostly for fun. Same reason you play video games. Unless, you know, you're, like, a WoW gold farmer, in which case, you know, you're playing for other reasons. Screw that up. I don't want to see what's beyond the thwomps here if I can. Because I just realized, like, you need to be smart about the timing here, too. Which I think just means this. Alright. That was not the time to go. Imagine underpaying your workers. Never happens. It's mainly Amazon. Amazon would never do such a thing. Oh, never. A distraction indeed. Discover how to mod them. That is another good reason to it. Take this serious as a career. It's one of the most ungrateful jobs. Yeah. I mean, basically, like, you have to keep running all the time, and if you go on vacation, your numbers go down because it's a month-by-month thing. Amazon Prime is kind of a double-edged sword in that regard, in my way of understanding. And again, I don't rely on this for, you know, living. So I only know based upon what other people have said. But basically, you know, Primes run out every month, unless someone wants to come back and use it again. Thank you for the follow. Enjoy your fish. Unless they arbitrarily come back and just always get yours, you're probably not going to keep that revenue stream. It's a rather unpredictable revenue stream. Which is why I think an awful lot of people branch out to, like, Patreon, because Patreon's a lot easier to make good guesses about and budget on. Or try out other things. TikTok. What are those other things? I think I want to, like, jump. No! Oh, right, the Yoshi just dies. Never mind, that's what happens. Can you Wiggler Warp? Yes. Yeah, the green bean warp is also cool. It's a very screen local thing. I like the warps. Like, bugs like that, or features like this allow for people to do some really interesting things in OLDC, which would normally be, you know, restricted to other domains of other contests. Bounce. Also, if you'd like to request a specific level, feel free to. I've enabled the request a thing, channel points, reward thing, I think. I hastily made a quick change to how I do that and hope that it would work. There's no platform there. Had your sister suggest to take streaming seriously a job because you're good at video games? Your answer was nope. It's a good call. Yep, this is that kind of a level. Ah. I dislike this first obstacle. It has nothing to do with the Yoshi eating things, and everything to do with remembering how to time that one jump. Standard 8, that works. Ah. But yeah, spent some of today getting other things working. Finally sat down and did some not-so-great Photoshop for the Macromedia video that I wanted to put out a while ago and finally got around to. And by Photoshop, I mean Pintra, whatever the thing suggested to me was called. Which works adequately when it doesn't crash. Now that I know roughly what I'm doing with it for the absolutely brain-dead, simple Photoshoppery I'm doing. Wrote a script to handle something else. Spent a lot of time trying to figure out... No! What to do with a specific work problem. Which is kind of unfortunate, just because, like, the logs are saying one thing, and if I look at it in the database, it's saying the other. Which sucks when you're trying to debug things. So I also need to ask my boss about which exactly... There's a few records in the spreadsheet of manually doing this thing that seems suspect to me. So I need to figure out what's up with that. So I'll feel bug my boss because he knows a little more context tomorrow. But it's not too bad. Things could be worse. There we go. Okay. I do not know what to do with the timing there. Wait a second, I can try to just throw the Yoshi onto the platform. I can do that multiple times. To do flat graph bad. Want to stream but for fun, but know nothing about how to do it. Feel like no one actually want to watch real crotchety opinions. Play bad and complain. You'd be shocked. You would be shocked. No, I keep getting stuck. I mean, it's one of the many backbones of Twitch, certainly. There's also hot tub streams. But no, an awful lot of people I watch for commentary, not for skill. Some people I watch for skill and honestly would prefer not to hear their commentary. It all depends. Some people need to press up. Got head to bed, been a long day, good luck on the scenes. Yeah, thanks. Hot tubs of 2021. I mean, I walked by a place that rented out those hot tubs that people would use for those sorts of streams. Like the floating hot tubs? Boat hot tub things. People seem to be enjoying it. Do a hot tub stream while doing the above. I like it. Graph. Yeah, I'm still irritated about the problem. It shouldn't be difficult. We just never quite gotten the logic right for this, and it's complicated enough logic that every time I look at it, I'm like, why did we write it this way? There's some very odd predicated stuff in there that does not need to be oddly predicated. using some interesting functional choices without even capturing local variables into the closure. I don't know why you would do that. Strikes me as quite odd. Basically, the work of someone who's learned that functional programming is cool, but didn't learn exactly how or why. But at the same time, if it returns the result I'm expecting, I don't think it's the actual cause of the problem, but it doesn't help me. Nuts. What's up, Donut? How you doing? Yeah, floating hot tubs. They're like a thing. You rent a hot tub and then you float around in a body of water with it. In the case of the one I walked by, the body of water was Lake Union / Lake Washington, which is honestly too cold to swim in, and frankly more polluted than I would want to swim into. Especially near gasworks, which has problems with things such as arsenic and lead. And I think they are planning to do a dredge soon enough to try and remediate the area a little bit, but I don't know. Have not been keeping track of that. Even so, still wouldn't want to swim in it. Entered in, helped there's a request to enter. Alright, that should be fine, don't it? 5% called out. Mind of a joke that you'd like? Hear it? Yeah, go for it. There we go. Push up. Now just to... Well... That didn't work. Your level with no save states for Winder hacking. Nope. What's up, Night Robin? How you doing? Might be a dumb question, but someone who doesn't usually watch Mario. What is OLDC? Old school level design contest. So basically, only using stuff you could find in Lunar Magic. No external hacking tools. Very straightforward things. So no extra graphics. I mean, mostly. I realize as I have my own character thing on the screen, but that's USB to SNES thing and not OLDC. But yeah, it's the kind of contest that even a neophyte could possibly win if they just have a good notion of level design. Like, say, I don't know, like... I'm trying to think of any... Like, if Miyamoto picked up Lunar Magic and wanted to play with it without learning all that other crap, he could conceivably win the contest. The odds are not great, but it's conceivable. There we go. Is that a Heimerdinger? Yes, it is. Walking along the road and stopped to watch a sign writer writing the new pub sign. The sign writer had written, Fox and Duck. Excuse me, but I couldn't help notice you've left out the space between fox and duck. Okay. Interesting. Certain there's a punchline here. That was I holding B? Really annoying timing things in here. I just do not understand that obstacle yet. And I've lost my train of thought other than complaining about log files, which I don't want to continue doing because I've already done enough about it. Boing. Come on, Yoshi. Come on, Yoshi. There you go. Okay. I see. That took me long enough to grok. Way too long to grok. Oh, I didn't hold up. Oh, and duck. Doing alright. Had today off. Relax all day. Told yourself you'd get a sleep schedule set to normal. Sorry, I mean you can't sleep. Oh, I understand that. A lot to complain about the log and I'm sad. Yeah. I'm not sure it's the log that's the problem. Try one more time to get through this gate and see what happens. 9. Speaking of log files, there's a what in the background? Whole part goes on a while? Yeah. I mean, that tends to be how these areas go. Is like, they're little puzzles. Each time you solve a puzzle, you know, usually don't have to repeat it too badly. Sometimes, if you screw up the timing, you have to. But the important part is understanding each puzzle as you go along. But because of the constraints here, you don't really get multiple midways. I mean, you kind of do, but you kind of don't. You can use the ever-present one-up door. You can use the... There's a few other tricks you can use, but... There's not very many ways to add a lot of midways. I think there's Dragon Coin doors. I think I saw that used in... I think it was Daizo's. Daizo and Evil Guy, maybe? I forget who his partner was for VLDC, but they used that. I think you can do moon doors, but I don't know if anyone ever does. Because usually moons are reserved for just, like, bonus challenges. Knew you can get through there. Yeah, one-up markers is the one I was talking about, one-up doors. The discovery of the one-up door mechanism was a huge change in how the vanilla level design contest worked. And I believe that was around the time of the 10th vanilla level design contest. Which might also accompany, or was accompanied by taking way too long to judge because each level was now a lot longer than they used to be. Okay. Didn't quite throw the Yoshi the way I wanted to. At least one uses a moon. First gate feels straight for no apparent reason. I mean, it's just a matter of timing that I'm not having. But honestly, I think that in terms of, like, what this level should be about, this first gate honestly feels just like a bad idea. It breaks the flow for very little value. Like, every other part is about manipulating Yoshi, and then you have that spot, which has nothing to do with manipulating Yoshi. Like, thematically, it just doesn't seem to fit, and I kind of wonder if it was put there before the hacker decided to make the level be about Yoshi feeding. I'm just gonna die now. Alright. Ah. Sub-Supreme Menace. I'm just... Yes, that happens sometimes in video games. I did beat Rescue Rover the other day because of Democracy. And that's a game where frequently, oh no, I guess I'll die now. Or I guess I want to die now was a reasonable statement, just because, like, you can... It's a Sokoban type game, and in Sokoban type games, if you push your blocks into the wrong places, there's no recovery unless there's an undo button. And frequently there's no undo button. So you're just kind of hosed. Just the nature of it. Oh, that was good. There, get to here. Split this entire area until after the double pencil. Oh, because that's a 1F0. That's why that happened. Yeah, that didn't take me long to figure out. At least restart level is one of the better fail animations, it's true. As value, it used the orange rocks, which were supposed to be used only in other levels in the vanilla game. Those are quite cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're allowed to use anything you can get your hands on, really, that works, at least mildly. But yeah, my suspicion is after putting that down, like, the creator of this pretty much got that trick every single time because they know the timing very well and are paying attention entirely to it. And I am not. And if you look on the screen, you might notice it does not actually have the creator's name on it, because in the event that one of the judges happens to, like, look at Twitch, I don't want them being spoiled. Like, it's okay for them to see levels. It's not okay in the thumbnails, at least that's their prerogative. But definitely not to see the names if they look at the thumbnail. So I just want to be careful on that front. I have a mechanism to add it later, but not presently. Yeah, that works way better, just falling off, not trying to run. I'm learning. I'm still not really sure what the point of this obstacle is. Because, like, I'm pretty sure I will always get that consistently. Alright, so I have to wait there for that. What's next? Ah, I see. That's actually the last obstacle. Cool. Alright, I can work with that. I assumed you meant these orange rocks. They're pleasant. The ones at the very beginning of the level. Like, I don't think they serve an actual Map 16 purpose. Maybe they have some sort of magic Map 16 property that matters, but I don't think they do. Like, they just seem to be there. This is a choice to show that this is where the lines end. Gonna follow him. BG tile used in one level. Brain fart, take all the reset doors. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not going to... I'm definitely not going to be the one to moderate the compilation, because, man, there's nothing that sucks more than having to test every single reset door. Especially in an area like this. I do it because that's the thing you need to do, is make sure doors work. But, that being said, no. Now, I think when it comes to, like, level design contest things, I generally prefer to play them outside of compilations. Just feels right, man. I have massive respect for people who make the compilations and play them and all that. I think this is just my preferred way. Because, like, having more ROM files around doesn't really bug me. The way it would bug an awful lot of other people, having to patch them all and then pick one at random. Because, you know, I'm just loading them from URL. That makes it a lot easier. But yeah, I still don't get this obstacle. Like, I feel like all I have to do... Because it's wobbling. Nope. No, now we wait. Seeing them out of place just screams fan-made, yep. Level worth of retry system in which if you fall to the bottom of the whole level, it's all resort dollars every tile. I think I saw that one in the queue, the always up Mario. No! Well, 2 mistakes were made. I wasn't holding up well enough. That part's gonna be hard. "24 Kuso entries, all but 2 of them seem like a serious slog. Had a lot of fun with 2 of them, though. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what to think of the Kuso stuff. I want to catch, like, Louis playing those at some point. Because I don't think I personally want to touch those, but I think they're at least mildly interesting. No, I'm certain it's possible. I'm just not doing it yet. Just glad that there are no balloons here. What else did I manage to do? Yeah, well, I was waiting for my log file stuff, because it takes a while, because we have 1,000,000 miles of log files. And you have to, like, search them on Amazon. What's up, Abe Lincoln? Thank you. Oh, not my queue. Goodness, no. No, that's someone else's problem. That's a different contest. I think I have the URL open somewhere if you want to see it. But it was like one of those fan-run contests on SMW, or that was also seen on SMW Central. Just, you know, make levels that are Kuso, so people can enjoy them. Some sorts of people. Not sure whom exactly, but some sorts. Streamer said log. Rather eat an entire bag of habanero chips without milk and once eating the workout of the compact. Can't blame you on that one. It seems like tedious work. Not thankless work, but definitely tedious work. It would be nice if there was a tool to help with such things, but no dice. Hate spicy food. Fair. Tiny Badland, so cute. Yep. It's a cute little sprite. Reminds me, I need to go look at the list of sprites again, because like now adding them is almost painless. Almost. There was a period of time where it was not. It took a lot of effort to add them, and now it's... I change a few lines in a couple files and run a script, which is how it was on a certain class of them, but not all of them. Just gonna wait. What's up, Boozius? How you doing? Should play Celeste again. I probably should try to finish it. I only got about a chunk of the way through. A little bit past the hotel, I think. Well, at least I'm near a door. I think this is a... Nope, that's not a doable one. I think a tool was being developed, but it turned out to be glitchy or something. 12 was going to be made with it, but ended up being manually made. That sounds about right. How would the thwomps on the third part in the first section not pounding, studying the ground, but rather going top to bottom? What? Oh, this isn't going to work at all. I'll reread that when I get back to that section. I'm just picking arbitrary ones. You can request them. There's a Twitch channel point thing to request them. It doesn't cost anything, it's just how I'm managing it. So I can keep track of who requested what much more easily. So I assume you're not talking about this part, because those thwomps are behaving normally. And the third part... Ah, okay, I understand your question now. So basically the way that works is certain sprites, when they fall off the world, just respawn back at the top of it. And so those thwomps are just kind of falling forever, is what's really happening. You know, I shouldn't have panicked. You can do the same thing with Koopas and things. 54, Abe Lincoln. Yeah. Or 55. Yeah, there's a lot. There were a couple that were DQ'd. One of which I know exactly why, and I've already played it. Did that one, tested that one on stream. And there was another one that was DQ'd because the person only sent in the MWL files. And I'll probably end up playing both at some point, assuming the other one's not Kaizo. Because... oh no, MWL files. I definitely can do this. Now, it's understandable that they DQ'd it, just... oh, I got unlucky there. Yeah, 25 Kaizo was a lot. But I think they're making good progress. Like, Haraga was posting his playthrough progress. Alright, let me just do a thing really quick. 25. There we go. In the form of emotes, just like random emotes or emoji in one of the channels. I think he's already beaten like 10. No, maybe like 7 or 8. I don't know exactly. But he's probably done a few now. I cannot get the timing for this to save my life. But yeah, it just depends upon how long any given level takes. And with level design contest levels, you never know. Like BLDC, I drew really hard ones at the very beginning. It was BLDC. Yeah, I drew like a couple of like just absolute painful ones for me. There was that one Enon level that just took me like 2 hours to get out of. This might take that much time given how good I'm playing. Yeah, Yoshi did indeed really want that fruit. What else have I done today? I started work on the wire mess. I got the NES disengaged from it, but that's really not enough to solve the problem. And I think in the process I broke... Actually, I know I broke the streaming setup for the Windows 98 machine. Because I unplugged the analog or the sound out, and I don't know which port it's in. And I've had cases where randomly poking things around there actually causes the whole machine to crash and die. So I'm gonna need to sit down and figure out which one's which. And unfortunately, unlike most modern computers, they're not color coded. It's old. It's a Sound Blaster 16. When I say it's old enough, I mean it's ridiculously old enough. Can you still judge if you don't/can't judge them all? Yes. So I have done that. So for 72-hour QLDC, there was a few levels I could not beat manually. In the event that you're having so much trouble, judges will go and use save states or other cheating devices at their own discretion. And when I have cheated in the past during judging, I have noted down as such. Like, I turned on Always Cape, or I swam through this level that has no water. And in rare instances, I've used save states. Very, very specific rare instances, I've used save states, because just nothing else would suffice, as much as I hate using save... Dang it, bonked my Yoshi again. As much as I hate using save states. Hawaluta's level in 72-hour QLDC. Key example, because there was nothing else that was going to help you cheat in that level. And there was enough oddness and difficulty in seeing that there were just times where you weren't able to do anything except die and then retry. And you didn't really want to go and do the 2 or 3 minutes worth of thing before you retry. So, you know what terrifies me? If I screw this up at the very end, after I get the Yoshi through the door or pipe, after I get the Yoshi through the pipe or door or whatever lies at the end, and then the game's like, nah, and I just die immediately, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I certainly hope there's going to be some sort of checkpoint that lets me keep the Yoshi, is all I'm saying. Because it's a long section to redo every single time. Dying Thin is a staple, absolutely. Level got counted as Kaizo. Not surprising. I think there was a little bit of stuff. Kind of weird that he queue it as it makes up a hack. Yeah, it could have been a BPS. Yeah, they just didn't want to deal with it. I don't really blame them. It's in the rules. Submit as a BPS. I'm curious. So I will go and see what it's about, but I don't have any problems with the judges not. Frankly speaking, having been a judge, having fewer levels is kind of more ideal. Alright, well, here I am now with my Yoshi. Ah, that's what was necessary. Because you need to be embiggened to and Yoshi myself. I'm also going to heat this Pokey, because I can. Okay, do you think that's water? Wait. No! Wait, what? I guess I need to lose my Yoshi and become small. I think is what's being asked of me. I don't like this. I went through a lot of trouble to get this Yoshi, man. But I think that's a small gate. Not happy about this. Yeah, it is anxiety-inducing. Alright, cool. Muncher gate to make sure you can't get through embiggened. I respect that. Alright, new room. Helium Motel. Or Helium Hotel. No spin jump, and if you get the balloons, you die. Come here again with your Yoshi and get the feather. No spin jump? No spin jump. Okay. What if they're doing that Yoshi thing? Yep, they're doing the Yoshi thing. So before anyone asks, there's a thing you can do here. I forget exactly what the trick is. Cave house? I don't know. There's a trick that I think where you like spawn extra Yoshis and then you make it so people can't spin jump. because if you spin jump instead, it like makes you jump off your Yoshi, secondary Yoshi, and spawns you on top of the screen. That's my vague recollection of how the trick works. Don't quote me on it. So far, I haven't felt the need to spin jump yet. That Ninja is transparent. Okay, that could have gone worse. Exclamation point. Fish. Oh, fish stripes. Stupid transparent Ninja. Remember that with one of the Kuso hacks? The Yoshi trip was cool? Yes. Before anyone asks, he says, is it before right as you're typing? Yep. It's a very cool glitch. Like, I appreciate people bringing out, like, the cool glitches to make you have to do other things in levels. There was a vanilla one. It wasn't even a glitch. Just sort of the consequence of having an awful lot of hidden blocks in BLDC. Zucatti's level took advantage of that and made it so you could never jump. It was a really tricky level and, like, just a natural consequence. Not quite the same level as this Yoshi glitch, but still cool. That level was difficult for BLDC. I remember it fondly now, but it was difficult at the time. Somehow, I've managed to inadvertently jump over that dude twice. You wait for the fireball. Pop Ninja. I'm gonna wait for the fish. Time waits for no fish. Well, they're surprisingly consistent, these fish. Okay. Probably gonna squish me if I don't go through. I don't trust it. And I don't trust you, Yoshi. Sounds terrifying. It kind of was. Okay. Can I scare my Yoshi into coming with me? No, that's not how Yoshi works. Oh well. Either way, small gate. You're very determined to make sure you can't go through here. OLDC2023. I guess I needed to still keep my cape if I wanted that. What's happening? Is it Bowser? Oh, never mind. It's doors! Okay. It's an egg. With spikes. It's a spike egg. Oh god, the lag. Nothing quite like a good old Layer 2 boss, is there? Things are happening. Can I spin jump? I can spin jump again. But maybe I shouldn't. Enemies are transparent because of the transparent ghost house? Yes, something like that. No, it's fine. Like, the first part was hard because I kept screwing up some simple things, but, like, this is... That second part was not difficult. In terms of how your difficulty should progress through a level, if you want to be kind, that's actually the way to do it. Your second section should be easier than your first. And this works. I'm a little bit sad I didn't get the moon. I kind of thought the door might be a moon door leading you to a place, but it's not, so... Yeah, I think I played a hack with Layer 2 bosses a while back that were kind of painful. I think they've just kind of fallen out of fashion now that people can make, like, legitimately awesome bosses. Or even just use some of the ones off the shelf. Your Dynamics bosses. Though I'd still rather eat my arm than fight Undine. The sheer amount of, like, weird Yoshi stuff going on makes me wonder exactly why we need the Yoshi stuff happening. But It's impossible to know till it happens. No, I needed to jump. Felt that a few times. Difficulty, didn't realize that you know. Yeah, that's how it works. Oh yeah, that's a 1-up door, by the way. When I got the 1-up entering the other area, that kind of spawned and jumped around. That's why that door exists. There's these 4 tiles that exist to spawn invisible 1-ups in Mario World. They use kind of sparingly, like maybe 4 times, 5 times in the game entirely. And if you didn't know they were there, you would never actually find them, pretty much. Like, maybe you might find the one in Donut Plains on accident if you were trying to fly off those clouds, but most people probably never figured out the correlation. But you touch them in order, I think, and then it spawns a mushroom. But you can only do this once per level. And so by doing that, that makes those tiles kind of optionally not spawn, which means the things underneath them can spawn now. There's a sort of layering thing. It's kind of a painter's algorithm. And that's more or less why those work, in my understanding. This time I need to go ahead of the Boo Laser. I was that close to getting into the door. Wait a second. Go in the... I was that close to getting in the door. Oh, it's a good time for a short break anyway. Yeah, I don't know. It's possible because they wanted to add Yoshi noises. It's possible. I just don't know. What I find amusing is that, like, they have these solid color tiles that they can manipulate here. Enough of them to make the Yoshi egg. Which I guess you only need 4 colors, and one of which is black, so... But still, it is snazzy. Doors. I hate doors. I want more doors. Tile art is always fun. It really is. It's a medium that's not used nearly as much now. I appreciate a good mosaic. Oh, wait, no. Oh. Well, okay, I could have done that either way. The greens are the bush tiles and the black and white. Yeah, I don't know. I guess green being the bush tile makes sense. I don't know how this works, necessarily. There's an awful lot in SMW that I'm not completely aware of. Like, I can tell you right now, at least the background back there is layer 3. That's pretty obvious. One thing you can always look for when dealing with layer 3 backgrounds is notice how they interact with the HUD. If you look up there, look at the HUD. It's above the background, and you notice there are no clouds above the background, above the tile, the box right there. And that's because it also uses layer 3. It just sets it up slightly differently, and then swaps it out at a certain scan line. Using the power of HDMA, because HDMA is just really cool. Yeah, HDMA is probably one of the best features on the SNES, honestly. Well, just DMA in general, but HDMA is pretty snazzy. The Genesis has better, like, control over line interrupts, but this is a really decent compromise. And lets you do some really good stuff. Jump over. Jump over. Okay. Look, I went inside the door. And the egg slowly descends. Goodbye, egg. I'm okay. I guess I should go this way. Oh, hello. Yeah, you're allowed to change the presets, that's it. That was an interesting level. Like, really interesting. Probably should look up who did that, but I'm not going to right now.